But the problem is that now Tijon is on the Alex Barcelo train, where it's like, hey, you don't need to talk to me either. So take it from here, brother. Let's go.
A great game against, another returning NCAA opponent. They fought hard. Give them all the credit. They punched us in the mouth a lot of times, and we was able to respond. A big emphasis for us was hitting the glass, and I think we were, plus 10 on the glass and 14 actually. And so I think that was a key emphasis on us winning and then taking care of the ball. Less than 10 turnovers, we had 8. And I think that was, a big part of, why we came out with the W today. So, we just got to keep getting better and, get ready for the next opponent.
History.
We made history, I don't think no BYU team within the last decades won their first 5 games. And, a good 5-0 start is something to be proud of, but we still got a lot of work to do.
A great coach.
We couldn't have done it without Coach Polk.
You want to open up for questions?
Yeah, open up for
good
questions.
Job. That's really good, man.
Tijon, this was a night where obviously you had a good game. Barcelo struggled. It seemed like a lot of the big guys really carried you guys in moments. You mentioned rebounding. There was block shots, shots at the rim, lobs, things like that. How do you sort of see their role as a unit on this team so far this season, and how impactful do you think they're going to be?
Oh, those guys are special. I can't give them enough credit. We don't give it to them a lot in the post as we should, so we're trying to find different ways for them to score. But, those guys always do a great job, and, they're part of the heart and soul of our team, getting those rebounds, banging with those guys down low. And, it just showed tonight that, it can be anybody's night. It doesn't have to be Alex Barcelo, me, or anybody. It can be anybody. So it was just great to see everybody else chipping in and contribute to the win.
Tej, what's it do for you when you see Big Foos kind of just lumber off the bench? And I think the first thing he does when he gets in the game is he tackles 2 dudes, and you guys are able to go around for an easy score and kind of get off the races.
That's Foos. It's a big body, man. That's a big grown man freshman. So, it's just exciting to get him back out there on the floor. We missed him last game, and it was just good to get him back out there with us. And he's very impactful when he's out there. So it's just good to get him back out there.
What was the reaction to his 3-pointer?
Oh, man, it's Foos. I was talking about it in shoot-around, like, Foos, man, they leave me wide open, shoot it. He was like, all right, I got you. And then, so, he shot it today. We got confidence in all our guys shooting, and then he was open and he hit it. So, we expect nothing less but for him to shoot the ball, and, we're just happy that he shot it and made it.
Still a young season, figuring out your identity as a team. What do you feel like you guys learned about yourselves as a unit tonight?
We learned a lot. I think we feels like we can be one of the best rebounding teams in the country. The last couple of games we've been playing top 20, top 50 teams rebounding, and I think we can emphasize that as us as one of the best rebound teams, and just continue to take defense as our main objective coming in every night. Every time our shot's not going to fall. Alex's shot didn't fall, but he had 12 points, but he also had 4 steals. So defense is our main priority all the time, and rebounding, and that's what's always been helping us contribute to wins.
Coach, yesterday after practice you talked about Foos being available but having a minutes restriction. Tonight I think he played 18 minutes. Was that sort of the minutes that you also read him in practice, and what do you think of that minutes restriction going forward?
Yeah, I was hoping for 12. So, but we were in foul trouble up and down the line the first half, and so, but he responded well. There was just at the end of the first half, he kind of felt a little bit sore, but he said the second half he felt good. So, the biggest thing is just every morning is just seeing how they feel in the morning. So, we'll see how he feels in the morning, but I expect that he'll be, I'm hopeful that he'll be good to go for some amount of minutes on Saturday. We need him. He's important to this team.
Coach, second chance points, you guys finished with 25 advantage in that category. How critical was that second effort with Texas Southern continuing to try and make runs at you throughout the game?
Yeah, it was awesome. It gives you so much confidence on the offensive end when you hit the offensive glass. So it's a twofold deal. So Texas Southern is a great transition offensive team. Like, they push it hard. And in the first half, they had 1 3 in transition, only had 3 possessions. 2 of them turned out to be turnovers and a 3, and then the third was a 3. And going to the offensive glass doesn't only give us extra opportunity after extra opportunity to find a way to score, but it also negates transition offense. It's awesome. And, the way Gideon George was going to the offensive glass, the way Caleb Lohner, I mean, I think it was the second or third or fourth possession in the game. Caleb had we had 2 long possessions, and Caleb came with offensive rebound on both of them. It seemed like we held the ball for a minute and a half, just because of the work that Caleb was doing on the offensive glass. So it's for us right now, especially with these first 5 games, we feel like a place where we can give ourselves a lot of confidence on the glass, and these guys have certainly done that the first 5 games of the season, no doubt. This is another top 10. I'm pretty sure they were a top 10 ranked offensive rebounding team, and they got 9 today, but we got 20. So I'm super proud of the effort, the buy-in on the guys. Rebounding is not super sexy, but it's great. Think about the defensive glass. So Tijon, we gave up a couple. Happens sometimes in games like this. They took a couple long shots. We gave a couple offensive rebounds in the first few minutes, and Tijon went and stole them both right after the rebound, and he got us off. He only was awarded 1 rebound. I know he's going to be upset with our stats people about that, but are you upset about that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But he had a huge impact on the glass also.
John, what would you rather do in a game? Knock down a big shot or make a nice pass to a teammate that leads to a big bucket?
I would say whatever we need. I mean, if it's my time, I don't really predict what's going to happen. So, I mean, I'll take a good shot, but, I'm always unselfish, and if I just want to make the right play. So if it's me making a shot, I'll take it, but if it's someone making a shot for me, I'm equally excited. When Alex hit the last shot at the end, I was so happy. Like, I'm walking down the court like this, and, we'll take it. But, I'm just, whatever it is, I honestly do not care.
We shoot 39% from the field, okay, and Alex is 7-0. I don't know. We have to check, but I think the last time we had a 7-0 here was actually Jake Toulson 2 years ago. I think it was the last time we had a 7-0. And that team was not shooting 39% from the field. They were shooting 80% from the field. So for T to be 7-0 against a physical, feisty, athletic championship team like this, that's just super impressive. What an unbelievable showing he had.
Mark, have you coached a player like Tijon that has a feel for the game and the playmaking ability through the passing game?
So he reminds me in some sense of T.J. Hawes a little bit in terms of his ability to kind of make plays off the bounce. They're very different players, but Tijon is certainly accomplishing things on the floor that are reminiscent, and like a slice of it is really reminiscent of T.J. Just in terms of his vision and the way he can penetrate and then just sling the ball anywhere on the court and find guys. Tonight he had a couple great keep the dribble alive baseline where he was physical enough to actually stay in bounds and make huge plays. So he's a gifted playmaker.
Coach, Tijon mentioned that maybe as a team you guys want to get the ball down low a little bit more often. I'm wondering if you agree with that, and how do you kind of do that through the course of the season where every opponent is different? Maybe it's somebody's night, maybe it's somebody else's.
Yeah, so we're playing 2 rookies, 2 rookie bigs, and 1 big that's off. Just throw in the post and let them go to work, and we're not going to worry about it. But they'll get better and better every day, and Tijon and Alex and the rest of the guys make their life easier. But yeah, I think those guys are making huge strides. We actually got a Tiki, a couple catches in the post the last 2 games, and he's going to become a really, really proficient player inside. Gav has been really unbelievable off the roll. Did you close your eyes when you threw that lob?
No, we've been throwing this so much.
I
in
know,
practice.
but I think you threw
I
it
didn't
over your
look.
head.
I just threw it.
That was unbelievable.
It
was a no-look alley-oop, and then Gav actually caught it backwards.
Yeah, he caught it over here. As long as it's in the area, I know Gab's getting it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Coach, how's Gideon doing? I
Well, you know, Gideon is a showman, rightfully so. He is, and so he was like, I got 16. I need this whole, what was it tonight? I need all, what was it?
15,000.
I need all 15,000 people to just like recognize that I got one more board than the 1,000 people that were here. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's a super tough kid. He had an unbelievable performance tonight. I mean, you know, he was in some areas he was incredible. In some areas he struggled a little bit, but like if you take the whole sum of it, it was super impactful.
How key was that sequence? He gets the offensive board. I think you guys were up 11. Tech Southern had that missed three. Just that sequence where you find Spencer Johnson.
Yeah, I mean it was so huge. He had a bunch. You know, how about Foose in the post turns against the double team and shoots a 2-foot air ball, which Foose is claiming was a pass to a cutting Gideon George. I don't know how they statted that out. If they gave Gideon the offensive rebound, they gave Foose the assist. So Gideon actually had 17. Oh, he's gonna be super upset about that.
Mark, you said you really enjoy the in-state games. What kind of vibe do you expect up in Salt Lake?
Oh man, it's gonna be everything you want from an in-state game. Craig's a great coach. They have a great team, a really veteran team, and you know you know, this is a big game, right? They're undefeated. They've started out the season great, played great basketball. They just won a tournament. I think they won something, right?
Sunshine Slam.
Yep. And so, you know, proud tradition. It's going to be awesome. It just is. These NCAA games are really special. I may have overestimated how much I wanted to learn about my team early in the season. We're going straight from 4 NCAA tournament teams to, I think we're doing like, aren't we doing all these in-state games in a row basically? So that might not be smart, but we're going to go fight, man. We got a team that wants to go fight.
John, do you have a sense of what this rivalry is about? I mean, you probably went to the BYU football game, right?
Oh yeah, just going to the football game just shows you, you know, the impact and you know how dedicated each fan base is. You know, a lot of red came here, and there was a lot of blue in the stands. But you know, I'm just looking forward to it and being out there to play in it.
Coach, what's your relationship like with Craig Smith? I remember a few years ago you guys had some impromptu race or something. What's the dynamic between you and Coach Smith?
I got a ton of respect for him. I think he's a great coach. He's obviously had a great career. He makes his guys better. He's a tough competitor, whether it's, you know, on the court or on the streets of California. And so a ton of respect for him. He's going to do a great job at Utah. Utah's really lucky to have him because he'll do a great job up there.
Who's tasked with the scout for that game on your staff?
Burge. Yep. So if things go wrong, man, it's all him. Just, well, I'm going to send him in here to have to answer the questions. Yes?
Putting a Utah grad on the Utah scout. How about that, Coach?
Well, Bird's just a great coach. He's actually super insightful. He's really, he has a great way of taking a whole bunch of information and just distilling it down to the most crucial points. And so we have a lot of faith. You know, Nick's scout tonight was great. You know, all three of these guys, you know, they're working with the GA as a scout partner, and they do an unbelievable job. We're blessed to have a staff. You know, it's crazy because T actually, I don't understand because he said he won't talk to me, but he will talk to the assistants, which is just, I don't understand that. What did I do?
Nah, I don't know, man.
Guys, we're super grateful.
Thank you guys.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Everybody, please
Yes.
have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay? Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.